Greetings, everyone. Let's call this one hashtag ignore the haters. This is a challenge, and it is to my viewers, my subscribers, and especially if you are a YouTube personality. So whether you have 5 viewers or 1 million subscribers, it doesn't matter. What I want you to do this week is to ignore all the hate comments on your channel. Okay, so this week, we're not going to respond to any hate comments. We're not going to delete them. We're not going to leave any negative comment on anyone else's channel. And we're just going to allow the peace to reign within your own heart. Okay, so I'm challenging myself, and I'm doing the same thing to you, and ask you to share this with other person. There's something very empowering about ignoring people. One of the biggest insults you can give to anybody is to ignore folks who come with negativity. And listen, I never said it was easy. It's very difficult. But the mark of a true champion is to be able to stand up in that ring and take all the punches. And even when you feel like you're about to surrender, something else lives in your spirit that says you can't give up. Now, as a woman in my late 30s, not now, because I'm way past that now, but I changed my career in my late 30s. And while I was pursuing this new career, I had to deal with individuals who had the power to decide if I got that thing that I was looking for or not. These were my teachers. These were the influencers in my life. And some of them were horrible. Now, at the end of the week, once per week, we would meet at the place where we are trying to get this education. And so most of our practicum experience was working with individuals who were in the profession we wanted to get. And they were horrible. And many times as a grown woman with children, I would be going to this place to learn and to gain the experience I needed to walk away with this piece of paper to say I qualify. And many times I would cry. Many times when I'm leaving, I would leave there in tears. An adult woman with grown kids. People who are younger than me made me cry, but I never let them see those tears. And I never let them see my rage. And they asked me to do things sometimes that was very demeaning, but I had to do it. I had to do it. I never lost my dignity, but I learned how to sacrifice my pride because I wanted this thing. Sometimes we have to say to ourselves, look at the end game. This is the thing I want to achieve in my life, and this one has a power to take it from me. There are times when you're going to have to surrender that pride to gain what you want. And when I was growing up, they says you got to learn how to before you whatever. But you don't have to go to those extremes. So this week on your channel, when the haters come, and remember, people who are hateful or leave hateful comment are the most broken, the most hurt individuals. Hurt people hurt people. And when someone come after you, a stranger with that type of venom, you have to understand that this is not just a physical thing. This is very spiritual. So what are we going to do? We are going to ignore the hate comments, the negative comments, and we're not just going to ignore them and delete them. No, we're going to leave them there as a mark to show that when you're doing something good, something to empower yourself, something to build your brand, there will be other folks who don't know what to do with themselves, who don't understand that when you're out here putting in the work and when you're gaining the success, instead of them coming to hate on you, they should be thinking of ways how to build themselves. But unhappy people want to see other people unhappy. And so this week, this challenge is to ignore these individuals. If you're a person who does live videos, they often come under your section there in the live feed and they say a bunch of stuff. Now, I've done a few lives, not the thing that I love to do, but once in a while I do it. And sometimes I see it. I see someone crying out for attention, especially individuals who come and they've got nothing to say, nothing to contribute to the topic, just come with negativity. These ones feel or show them pity this week and let their remarks stay there. And I guarantee you, they will go away, because if you are not feeding into their hate, or you're not feeding into their negativity, it cannot live. Negativity cannot thrive in a place of positive, where positive energy and vibrations flow. Let's try it this week. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. And the fact that my mind asked me to do this, it just to me is a marker of what is to come in this week, this coming week. I'm expecting to see a lot of hate, and I'm expecting to see a lot of negativity. Because listen, when you're blossoming and you're growing and you're standing out as a person, who offers positive vibrations to others, you best believe that the other part, the other side of the yin and yang must show up. And how we move ahead is determined by the way we handle these things. Mark of a true champion is accept the blows without defeat. Stay blessed, everybody.